Sound man.
Okay, yeah, sure.
1, 2.
Microphone check.
Microphone check.
Yeah, we really need earphones.
No, but that's what I've been Saturday.
No, but I like this one. It's nice. I don't have to hold.
I mean, I'll hold as the interviewee. Yeah.
Yeah. We begin.
Yeah, I'm begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So welcome to another episode of 4 and 4.
But this is episode 1.
Okay, this is the first episode.
Things we recorded.
Yeah. Because of someone's mistake. Yeah. But this is the first episode of 4 and 4.
Yeah.
So this podcast is for founders, for creators, for innovators, for any aspiring business owner. This podcast is for you.
Yeah.
So allow me to introduce myself. I was going to say gracious host, but okay, I'm your humble host.
Yeah.
Tlaganipo Wisdom Diniso.
Yeah, and I'm Dr. Phil. I'm joking. It's Philmon Likupa. Yeah, and I am from the East Rand. We're both from the East Rand actually.
I'm from the south.
Oh, I'm from the south. South Hills.
Yeah, South Hills.
It's from the other places. Yeah. But this is 4 and 4. Welcome 4 and 4.
Welcome. So what's our background story? Like just so the viewers can get a sense of who are we.
Yeah. You start.
I should start.
You should start.
Okay.
So I can follow the lead.
Should I say age?
No, you don't have to say your age.
Nah, but I'm not ashamed. So I'm age 25 years of age.
25 now.
I'm 25 now.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Aspiring entrepreneur. I'm also a pharmacist assistant. I sell drugs legally. I honestly do sell drugs. And I just fell in love with business, like the whole business concept, the idea of business.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful thing. The failures, which we're going to discuss throughout the duration of the podcast and all the many episodes you'll see. We're not just talking from inexperience. We actually have experience. We have success, few successes, and a lot of L's. And throughout the course, we'll be interviewing some business owner, from startups to the highly acclaimed, functioning, multi-million rand businesses. Yeah. It's going to be a journey. I think it's a beautiful journey.
It's a beautiful journey, Well, my background, I am, I'm going to say the age.
Let's say the age because we're not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed, yeah.
I'm not ashamed.
I'm 24 years of age. I'm more the creative one, the creator of the group, ne?
Now I used to be creative also because I used to do poetry.
Yeah.
I used to love rap. It's like
no, but I'm the creator in the sense of you deal with the business.
Okay, you more the artistic type.
Yeah, the artistic. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm in love with business because I just learn about it because I have to, not because I really love it. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. And I'm a photographer as well. That's why I enjoy sports battle. Monk. but yeah.
So what was the inspiration really behind the photography thing? What got you into the photography space? Because I remember we were doing music. You also used to do poetry.
Yeah, I used to do poetry and music. But I just did one song. I used to always love the photography. I think because in cool I have so many pictures. Like my mom would get. This other guy put Kane was first. If you're from Foster, you know put Kane. He used to come at home, take pictures of me. Like I used to love the camera, but growing up, there was no chance to, you see. And then high school when I moved to Durban, at that school I used to love. Like I saw these guys shooting, but I couldn't take pictures also then because I was playing I couldn't be in the photographic task team because I was playing sports. I couldn't take. I only took pictures when I was injured. That's when I was like, I want to do this. Yeah. So after that, when I got to varsity, my plan, I just knew I'm getting a camera. So it's always been there.
Okay, because the reason I asked the question is with regards to photography. Some, from what I saw, it's just to get the girls. It's like
yeah. Most people do that.
It's just the lifestyle. Oh, I'm a photographer also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the girls are attracted. Girls want pictures.
Yeah.
So some I saw, it's like there's no love, there's no passion.
There's no passion behind the arts. Nah, some of them, I've had a few people in Bloom especially. They're like, nah, bruh, let's team up. Because now in Bloom I had a few customers, like frequent people. Yeah. So like I used to get guys like I want to work with you, but on set now, Swapis Bashan Tomazan. You know, it's uncomfortable. It's even uncomfortable for me now because they're like how we're feeling. We know you as this guy. Like we're comfortable now. They end up not being comfortable being around the space.
Exactly.
So we can't work. So
yeah, remember the fashion? Was it the modeling agency we had?
Yeah.
The modeling. Yes, another story. We'll get into it later on.
Yeah.
But this thing, the only reason why I was uncomfortable with the modeling agency is like the unprofessionalism. You see, guys are in it for the girls.
Yeah.
You see, all these nice ladies from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we're here to work, and then leave the other stuff for outside of work. But then you see they're going in for favors. Like, I saw some people at a young age trying to be gatekeepers. That was my issue. Like, now you're gatekeeping.
You're gatekeeping for other girls now.
Exactly. Now this girl has to go through. So that's why I hated the modeling,
the business
agency.
But I don't think that. I feel like we could have. If we actually were, but we didn't know much then.
We didn't know much.
Yeah.
We didn't know much about inexperience. I think we were very young.
Oh, it's just after high school.
It was just after high school.
Yeah,
it was just let's work.
Yeah, it was just after high school. But I saw with James, I saw they weren't really gate kept that much with guys. That's when I saw the difference. Because I remember when we went. I don't know if you were there, when we went to watch One Deal model at Scuttle Home.
Oh yeah, we did went to support. Yeah, one of our friends.
Yeah, I saw there. You could see the Jains are treated differently than the girls. Like, you could see the girls. It's like they have to do so much because now, buyers goes ish, la pela. You know,
it's like the face of the show.
Yeah.
I think beauty sells. Beauty sells the most. Like
it does though. That's the truth.
Yeah, the sad reality is like sex sells. You see, guys like don't do. That's why in modeling, guys don't do just as much as girls.
I think people will hate me for this, but I saw with DJing. So I saw there's other people. I don't want to mention her name, but she's trying. She's not even. She loves music now, but she's getting so many gigs. So because she's hot. But because she was like, I don't understand why I'm getting so many gigs. Because being shooter, and then I met her being shooter at some event. Met her there, and then after that she was like, yo dude, I'm getting so many gigs, and I have a friend who's actually amazing. It's hard for them. So beauty sells, so they know if it's letter law, we're gonna get people coming. So also that also helps. I don't know.
So is that more on the entertainment industry or overall?
I won't speak for corporate because I don't know, but my mind is telling me even there, it depends on what job. But I feel like.
But I don't think as much corporate.
Yeah, I don't think.
Corporate is more males in high position than females.
Yeah. But getting hired in.
Yeah, I think now it's because of the politics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, politics trying to get women in power.
Yeah, I couldn't make money for them.
Yeah, but for me, I'm all for equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Just not equal outcome.
But actually...
that goes beyond your sex and race.
Yeah.
I don't care, you're black, you're white. If you're good at the job, you should get the job.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
As long as we all have the equal opportunities, like playing sports. Yeah. You want the best person possible. Yeah. Doesn't matter your race. Nothing.
But with sports, there is that. That's the truth.
That's the sad reality.
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
Yeah. It's unfair, love. That's how it works, but not entirely.
So there's pros and cons to this thing.
Yeah.
But I think as we progress through the podcast, we get to know different sides.
Yeah, the different, because we don't know everything.
Yeah, we don't claim to know anything.
To know anything. Yeah,
we're still learning, and that's the nice thing about this. It's like I want to be, it's a learning thing. We want to also grow as a journey. You'll see some interviews where you'll correct us like, oh, this podcast you were busy doing this. One of your bad habits is this. So it's just an overall learning experience.
Yeah, true.
And also like the most important part for me is like learning from the founders as well.
Yeah.
Like people who start a business, like how.
Yeah.
Like what are your actionable moments from this? Where do you step?
Yeah.
Like I like that learning.
Is that what got you interested in it?
Yeah, because I love listening to stories.
Yeah.
Like the stories, like hey, people have stories to tell.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just want to listen instead of forget the clout behind the name. Who's this person? The lifestyle. Nah, just look for the reasons of why you're doing this.
Yeah.
Like the basic thing. Why are you doing this?
Because I also saw I saw this story of Vusi when because I used to watch them religiously.
Who?
Vusi Timboya.
Vusi Timboya.
I used to when he used to speak, it was like he used to literally stay in like Alale Motweni for the longest time.
Like
and like people thought it was crazy. Nana, like that got me. I was like, yeah, okay, nah. This.
I think genius has a crazy involved. Sometimes. There's a fine line between genius and crazy. At a certain point, you have to be crazy. Like, yo, who am I to do this? Because sometimes I ask myself these questions.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Who do you think
you are? Yeah. Like, to do this, yeah.
And then, like, the only response to that is like, why can't I?
True.
Like, because all my life I've been told, like, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You can't take pure maths because we all fail. It's like,
hey.
Exactly. You see all those stories.
But like, there's no hope.
There's no hope. There was no hope. Like, hey. But the thing is, like, the funny part is, like, all the subjects I took at school was just to prove a point.
Is it?
It's like, why can't I? I don't care about physics.
Yeah.
I don't care. I didn't care about physics. I didn't care about maths. Yeah. But I just took it to prove a point.
But maths was hey.
I probably used to pass maths.
No, but I'm saying when we were starting grade 10, remember how?
Okay.
That guy used to tell us, like,
hey,
guys, move to.
As I was saying, like, I think the problem with schools is, like, some teachers were there for the paycheck. So this guy would let you be, like, misbehave. You don't know anything. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, I still get my check the exact same way.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you pass or fail, it does not affect my check. Yeah. So then you see this person is just in it for the bag.
Yeah. And I think he used to be kind of unfair because I saw that actually passed were people who took extra classes.
Exactly. Like, some of us couldn't afford extra classes.
I saw and then he gave attention to those people.
Exactly. And now automatically we qualify stupid. Like,
stupid. I was like, I was like, that class.
There were some girls who didn't, but then you see, like, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes because we're not all from a privileged background.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
I came to terms with that concept that we're not all from privileged backgrounds, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Like some parents work really hard to put their daughters to get there, so you can't hate on the child.
Yeah, you can't hate on the child.
Just because these parents were able to afford to get them this proper education, extra classes.
Yeah.
Why hate?
Well, yeah, true.
So I can't blame you also, but it's just unfair on the teachers.
Yeah, it's the
now you pay
teachers.
more attention on these students who already know who have extra classes, and then us who don't have any extra classes just say,
what up?
It's hard because for me the hardest part is like I'm the only one who took pure maths, like in my family without getting. Yeah, who was bravely took pure maths and passed? Because it was this idea like you can't do pure maths.
Is it?
Like like you can't do pure. All my brothers because they failed.
Oh.
Like I can't do pure maths. Okay, I'll show you.
I noticed that. But off topic. When I went to write my learners, everyone was like, you're not gonna pay. I'm like, nah. And I literally was like, I'm gonna do it because I wanna.
Just to prove a point. Prove a point. Like some things you just have to prove a point. If you want to start something, you have to just prove a point. Because that's the same reason I play sports, rugby. This cousin of mine told me he couldn't get into first team.
Oh.
Yeah, even if you play this, you will never get to first team.
Yeah.
Okay, watch me. And I did just that. Everything is like just to prove a point. I can't do this. Okay, who says who?
Says who?
Says who? That's the thing. So I think throughout the part it will be mostly just to get you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then say like, okay, listen to all the. It's not. I don't want to call them haters. It's not haters. Like take all the criticism and then like use that to propel you forward.
Yeah.
I think that's the best learning experience you can get from this podcast. because you'll be hearing firsthand like the stories from founders, like
Yeah.
how you did this, like how what's the
yeah.
mindset behind, because the most important thing is the mindset.
Yeah.
What's your thought process? Do you have to think a certain way? What do you have to study?
Yeah,
like
routines or
exactly the ins and out basics.
Yeah,
So I think it will just be a learning curve for everyone. We'll grow with the podcast.
yeah, true.
Who knows where it will take us?
We don't know, but we're going for it.
It's just like exactly the learning, like
Yeah.
because I think for most people, I think learning stops after university, after a degree or after matric, depending on your highest level of
Yeah,
education.
yeah,
And then that's where most people stop. I saw myself because the highest I got was like matric.
yeah,
But for me, in my situation was got good marks for matric.
yeah, yeah. I got
Came
good
to
marks.
the,
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go to university. Thank God I didn't though. But the thing is, the point was
Yeah.
okay. I passed. Good, beautiful marks.
Yeah.
Took my marks to my parents at the time. Yeah, I took my marks to my parents. Like,
Mm.
hey, I got these good marks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need money for university now. I was studying engineering, whatever.
Yeah.
It was the concept of going to university because I took these subjects.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care about the subjects.
Yeah.
But the thing is, luckily, my parents couldn't afford.
It's bad. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so this is how it is. But instead of getting angry at anyone, because it was my brother, I remember it very well because it was me,
Yeah.
my mom, my dad, my sister, my older brother, firstborn,
Yeah.
all over the house.
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna pay for these kids? And I see like arguments.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
university is expensive.
It is expensive. Yeah.
So like then I think I got the switch. That was I said, don't worry about me.
Yeah. You figure
This isn't what I wanted to do, but I did it because you wanted
Yeah.
good marks.
Yeah.
Watch the space. I'll sort it out myself, and then
Yeah.
from there I just fell in love because I had that freedom. With, okay, this child we leave alone.
Yeah.
Because I think it took the responsibility from my parents to myself. It's like, okay, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Now everything you're responsible for your own life.
Your own life. Yeah. Everything you're doing is.
Whatever I do is like it's on me.
Yeah.
So I had that from a young age, from after high school. Everything I did it by myself. I didn't get no handout, nothing.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
learning, because I remember a time
Mm.
I was like walking every single day, learning how to type a CV. I didn't know much about computers.
Yeah.
Learn how to type a CV. Walking store to store. That's how I knew Joburg, like
Yeah.
the whole store. You just walk. Joburg, this place, put in your CV. Go to Bloemfontein, just walking.
That prom thing it was yeah. Yeah, I remember. Cause I think we went. I don't know where we went, but in the morning, after.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's just walking.
Walking prom, like yeah.
Exactly.
Every thingy, everything we used to see, Siangan. Like every building.
Every building, this looks like
this is yeah.
So I think the whole point is like, I want people. What I want people to take from this podcast is like you're responsible for your own life.
Yeah.
No
one else.
No one's here to save you. That's the thing.
You have to show up for yourself.
So, if you listening to this podcast or watching this podcast in terms of how can wisdom save me or how can Phil save me, it's like you're not gonna save me. This is like a call to action. Like I'm responsible for my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's this famous line from Kendrick. It's like he says like, shit don't change unless you get up and wipe your ass. Like hey, no one's gonna change your diapers for you.
Yeah.
So now you have to preach your own shit. It's like hey, this is me. This is on me. Like
But wasn't it scary at first?
it's scary because the thing is, the scary part is you don't know anything.
Yeah.
But I think instead of fear, it's like motivation. Shit, I don't know, and that's exciting for me.
Cause I feel like it's different. Cause when you like thank God you didn't go to varsity, I'm like thank God I did.
Oh,
I
think because like I feel like people are afraid of the unknown. That's the thing.
Besides that, but I feel like I feel like I can navigate through life now because of varsity. Like there's things.
It gave me that structure.
Yeah, it gave me a structure. Like even with like, okay, I used to stay alone, but it's like I'm not. It also like took the responsibility kind of away. That's why I'm like, wasn't it scary for you? Because for me, I didn't have to worry about rent because I know in their battle. I'm on. It's funded.
Oh.
Education's funded. I have an allowance.
Okay, for
that's given.
Okay, I think it's opposite between me and you.
Yeah, that's why
for
I'm
me,
like,
yo, shit, I don't have shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wasn't it?
I don't have
scary?
no one's buying me clothes, because for me, that's so, from the day, it's like, yo,
no one's buying that.
it's like, you have that fear, but it's also, for me, it's like exciting. Okay, this is a new challenge. Because I think every challenge you go through, like, brings out a new quality about yourself.
Yeah, true.
Like, I didn't know I could overcome so many things. Like, oh shit, okay, I don't know this. Some things you just go there.
You
I don't know.
You just show up.
But you just show up.
You show
it's
up.
like you take it one day at a time. And it's like the new experience is like, oh.
Yeah.
So this is possible.
Yeah,
that's what, you just get like, hey.
That's why I'm like opposite. Tina, it's opposites.
It's like opposite. But I feel like my issue with university per se is like, especially if you don't know what you want. For the thing, because I met a lady like, yo, this lady had 3 degrees. I'm like, why are you working as a receptionist? It's like, there's no job. I need to get this qualification, like 3 degrees.
Yeah, that
was my issue, like, and the worst part is I was earning more than her. But I got pissed for her sake. Like, why are you not angry? Why am I angry for you?
True, that also. But I'm like, for me, it's good because I did not know what I was doing or what I wanted. Going to varsity, because if I didn't go to varsity, I'm not a photographer, maybe. And like I wouldn't actually go for, because they actually, you know what's nice about university, you actually experience different type of people who have different types of experiences, different type of cultures, different type of mindset. So you actually learn from different people with it. Like I mean, it's like, I make an example. When I moved from Primrose to Westville, for me, I did not know I could, like, okay, I played provincials, but then I wasn't even like, it was but like I'm saying, the mindset, when I moved to Westville, like everyone they in their minds, they're gonna succeed.
Okay, we can ask this question, like, okay, from what you say, like, who should go to university then?
I think those who don't know what they want.
So it's not those who know.
If you know, go for it.
Because imagine if you're a doctor, you're a doctor, you have to.
Oh yeah, but that needs varsity.
If you don't know, aren't you wasting time? Or
no, but you're finding. I feel like that's when you're gonna find. I feel like you also need to participate.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, don't go to varsity. You don't know what you're doing, and then still go, meet people. Like, try to be out of your shell, because you're gonna meet people. Probably be interested in certain things.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to network also.
Yeah, it's for me. University was network.
Like entrepreneurs.
Yeah, brother. How many? There's so many people in varsity now that have their own businesses, but they studying and they do. It helps. I feel like I don't know how to explain the structure, but having it's like having. That's why I remember before I told you, I actually wanna go work corporate, so that corporate will fund.
Gigs.
Yeah, no, not gigs per se. It's photography. Like, actually go to work now, 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
9 to 5, because I know it's gonna fund my photography. I know what I want now. I mean, I know what I want, and it's what do you want? How do you get to? Yeah, how do you get there? What do you need to do?
But don't you find beauty in the chaos? Like not knowing what you're gonna eat, the not knowing.
I've never experienced it, so I don't. That's why for me, if I would be there, I'll be like, I am ours.
Exactly. That's the nicest part. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, give me.
And instead of getting that fear, get that excitement. Shit, okay, this is new to me. It's like, hey.
Hey, I was exciting, lad.
Yeah, but I feel like, the excitement. You don't know what's gonna happen next. They're like, it's chaos. You know, it's chaos. But then it's like, how do I find order in the chaos? Like, how do I navigate here?
Yeah, true.
Like, the character brings out, like, oh shit. Then you meet people.
But exactly. Also, you see, what you say is what we did the same thing, but I just didn't.
You experience it
in the varsity sense. Good see, varsity I made so many people. Yeah, but even like with video, I met this other guy, Anderson. Like, dude, like, I saw this is what I want to do. Like, I would always go to him with your record. Even ask him, are we recording today? Because I saw I'm passionate about this thing, and I made people also passionate about it in that environment. Because there's so many students.
Okay, but the thing is, people. Okay, finish your point. You see, the thing is, what I saw.
Yeah.
The issue with university is like for most university students think life is a straight path.
Oh yeah.
I'll get a degree,
Oh.
I'll get a job, I'll have this.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, life is not straight.
It's not
That's the
straight.
thing. They have the assumption that life, everything's gonna come my way if I have a degree and
Yeah.
a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and that's never the case.
True.
You see people with degrees working jobs they hate. It's like, yo, why are you stuck in retail?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I thought I was gonna be a lawyer. It's like, hey. So it's a bigger, because I feel like most students, their life starts after university. After you get that degree, that's when your life is starting.
Yeah.
That's when you experience like, oh shit.
But that's why I'm like, university, you need to network.
I think, yeah, if you go there for the networking part.
Yeah, I was speaking to these other, I told these other girls that were shooting podcasts with. I was like, Betty, you guys don't just come here to varsity and be like 3 years, 4 years, you done, you leave. Right? Do something in that 3-4 years. Because if you don't do anything, it was also on. Because now I'm like, even I actually realized this. I realized last year. I think if I had the same mentality last year that I had maybe 2019 in FIFA, I would be far. Because last year I was like, oh, I need to get myself equipment and because I'm still comfortable now and I can get those things. Even networking, I was starting going to gigs I didn't want to go to, but I know I'm gonna meet people, the right people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for networking, I think it's the best option. Because for me, I feel like after matric, I had a whole life experiences.
Yeah.
More than people. I remember going to interviews. They're asking me, how much do you want for a starting position? Like, what's your expectation? What are your salary expectations? Like,
yeah.
I want 10,000. No experience, no nothing. Like, hey, and you see these people just laugh at you. It's like, hey. So I think you learn a lot. Oh, how do I represent myself in interviews? How do I behave accordingly? Writing emails formally. So I think there's a whole lot of experience that I have outside of, because I can't speak on university life, but I feel like university, it shouldn't be like your savior. Like, if you think a piece of paper will save you, I don't think that should be the end goal, unless you're there to network, meet the right people.
No, but don't you think, because people who are doing, if you want to be a doctor or an accountant.
Yeah, doctor, that's the exception. Like doctor.
Yeah, I'm saying there's exceptions.
Yeah, doctor, you have no choice. I don't want someone. Exactly, I don't want a matriculate to operate on me. So some situations, yes, you need the degree. But then for those, like, if you self-discover, then just here for any random piece of paper.
Yeah, I even noticed with business. I asked this question. I remember I didn't get kicked out, but I asked my business lecturer, because she was always asking me questions.
What color is your Bugatti?
No, I didn't ask that. So we're doing our business. So in my mind, because she was always excellent, because it was a 7 o'clock class. Please cartel, and then she would ask questions sometimes, and I was like, in fact, but I didn't do it in class, like, because I was like, it's disrespectful. But I went to her, I was like, how many business do you have? But that was not
exactly. But that's not being mean.
No,
I think that's a fair question.
Yeah, but then she took it in a sense of I'm undermining her. But I was just curious, because for me, I enjoyed her class because the way she was teaching things. But I saw that when I told people, I was like, I asked her how many businesses she has. Like, it's not. It was me trying to. Because I'm like, clearly you know a lot about business.
Exactly. That's a fair question. I think a lot of students should ask that question. Okay.
Yeah.
I see, because a lot of people don't practice what they preach.
Yeah, true.
So it's just a paradox of practice.
Yeah.
You're preaching one thing, but okay. What do you do?
What do you do?
Imagine. Okay, now this is not gonna sound nice, but let me just say it anyway. Yeah. Imagine how would you walk into a class, classroom. Fat teacher teaching you how to lose weight. Yeah,
that wouldn't work.
That's a contradiction. So I think that's the same mentality should apply in business. Like, what do you know of business? How many business did you start? Where did you fail? Before you can preach.
True.
So I think that's a fair thing.
Yeah, but I didn't know then. Then for me it was just like,
curiosity.
Yeah, curiosity.
I was like, oh, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, she didn't take it nicely. Like, Imagine I'm
if you
telling.
also college.
Yeah, man.
That would be the best.
But
of
hey, I feel like yeah.
Okay, yeah. But overall, I think this is gonna be a nice learning experience.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Just learn as much as you can. And see how you can also do it in your field. Because sometimes businesses is not about starting a new brand idea, inventing a whole new concept. It's just developing something that's already there.
Yeah, develop it, scale it.
Okay, yeah, how can I make this better?
Yeah.
Okay, I see they doing this podcast, but how can I make it better?
Yeah.
There's so many podcasts out there, but I feel like if you really want to learn stuff from the bottom, start with nothing.
Yeah.
I think this is the one for you.
Yeah. It's the beginning. The
It's the beginning.
Yeah.
So 4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Sumbon. I don't
Take
know.
care.
Outro yin outro. 4 and 4.
4 and 4. The rest like nah.
Nah, we professional, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I also need to wear something professional next time.
Yeah, going forward, Philly will start to wear something.
I'll wear white shirts every podcast.
Yeah, start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't